High 12 International is an up-and-coming, refreshment-driven club for Master Masons and the general public to mingle and learn from each other. Maybe there's some brothers in your lodge that are already a member, or maybe there's just clubs near you. Or maybe you're interested in starting a club. This video is to lay out the core principles of what this amazing order is, and why you, as a Master Mason who's seeking more, should seek High 12. High 12 International, at its core, is a refreshment club for Master Masons and their guests to gather. Many times there'll be a program, a speaker, maybe some people that are interested in joining a Blue Lodge. But the idea is you gather, you break bread, you share stories, you share enlightenment, and you're better for it. High 12 is one of the most interesting Masonic bodies. It's the only one that meets in public. So this is a perfect time to invite community leaders and other people to come sit and break bread with you. Learn about our fraternity without imposing on the sanctity of Lodge. One of the best parts of High 12 clubs is this is what you can include with your family. Many brothers choose to bring their significant others to meeting, and many of the women actually take an active part in planning different service-driven and philanthropic endeavors. This club is designed for your family. It is not another night out of the house. It's a night to take the family with you and share this beautiful fraternity with them. Supporting Masonic youth is an endeavor that all High 12ians should embrace. The boys in our Demolay, Job's Daughters, and Rainbow Girls are the future of this fraternity. Many of our members take strong leadership roles, not only in our Masonic youth groups, but in scouting and local athletic groups. The children are truly our future, and this is something that High 12 International embraces fully. Many High 12 clubs meet in restaurants. Often, they favor locally independent-owned places that support the community, and it's always helpful to have a back or party room to meet in. However, that doesn't limit where your High 12 club can meet. Maybe you'd like to meet at a cigar lounge. Maybe you're into wine tastings or breweries, that's fine too. Even your local library can serve as a great place for your local High 12 club to meet and affect the world around you.
Hi, good day. My name is Conrad Domquist. I'm the current International Parliamentarian for High 12 International.
So my name's Marty, affectionately known as Party Marty. I don't exactly have a role in High 12 International. I'm just like every other member trying to make the world a better place.
I'm Michael Clark. I'm a past state president of Michigan. My current role is chairman of the Walcott Foundation.
My name is Dana Jenkins, and I am the Walcott representative for the New Orleans Club.
My name is Roberto Sanchez, and I am the first vice president of High 12 International.
My name is Tom Brotherton. I'm the International Secretary for High 12 International.
My name is Ken Simons. I am state president of Michigan.
My name is Jared Kickline, and I am third international vice president for High 12 International.
Kevin Hokirk Robinson. I am currently the international treasurer, magazine editor, and monthly update e-newsletter editor.
John Peter Corelli, general legal counsel.
My name is Benjamin Castellamare. My role in High 12 International is a member of the Mount Laurel High 12 Club in New Jersey.
My name is Terry Hills. Within High 12 International, I have been club president. I have been state association president for Illinois. Blessed to be able to be involved with the international level and was asked to be this year's chaplain.
My name is Americo Joseph Santella, but everybody calls me Rick, and I am the current international president for High 12 International.
My home club is Furniture City number 236, which is celebrating its 70th year of consecutive meetings.
Right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm not sure what the number is, but it's our deal, New Orleans Club.
Mattoon Club number 89 that meets in Mattoon, Illinois.
I have two home clubs. One is Northwest and the other one is Burning Sticks.
East Valley High 12 Club number 765 in Chandler, Arizona.
My home club is Lisbon Crest at 229 in Ravenna, Michigan.
My home club's Pocono Club 584 over in Martinsville, Pennsylvania.
My home club is Liberty Club number 780.
Home club is Houston 736, Houston, Texas. I was blessed enough to charter Shael High 12 with some of the greatest people I've ever known, and I'm also a plural member and president of All Say High 12 Club.
I have two home clubs. One is Northwest and the other one is Burning Sticks.
My home club is Mount Laurel. We meet at a wonderful Bob Evans.
I heard about High 12 from Houston Club before it demised. I was invited to be a speaker at the lunch club that met at the Houston Scottish Rite by past Grandmaster Buddy Backus. He was the one who invited me, and I came and gave a talk, and the rest is history.
Members of all the organizations, they just said, Kenny, you belong to everything else, so you might just as well belong here. So that's how I got there.
My family was not based in Masonry. I did not come from a Masonic family through my parents. I was asked to join DMLA at a young age at 16, DMLA and Rainbow being the youth organizations. A lot of my advisors and mentors to my DMLA chapter and our Rainbow Assembly that reside in our Masonic Lodge were supported and are supported by the members of the High 12.
Our lodges in New Jersey visit the Masonic Home on a regular basis, and the Masonic Home has a High 12 club, and I got involved that way.
Past International President Mark Noakes brought me in.
God, it's kind of like picking your favorite child, but I always have a soft spot in my heart for the most excellent master degree.
It's a good question. I would have to say the Knight Beneficent of the Holy City. It's invitational knightly order that I belong to in Belgium.
All the degrees from Blue Lodge all the way through the Knights Templar are all kind of special. You know, they all have their own meaning.
My favorite Masonic degree is the third degree because it shows the brother that when he thinks his journey's over, it isn't. And there's still a lot of journey and a lot of places to travel to in Masonry.
My favorite Masonic degree, go a little bit off the cuff, is the DMLA Initiatory degree, because without DMLA, without the youth, I wouldn't be in this room today being interviewed by you.
Of course, the Hillbilly degree, that's always a good time. Like I said, I like some of the fun parts of Masonry there, where you get to not take yourself so seriously.
NASCAR and my church.
Who's your favorite NASCAR driver?
Bubba.
Health and wellness. At one point in my life, I was extremely overweight. I worked hard, lost weight, and started my own, kind of like a hobby of helping others through health and wellness and weight management, and just helping people become the best version of themselves.
I'm always interested in tinkering with something there. Remember the other day I bought a new electric glide and needed somewhere to put it there, and my wife gave me a strange look when I went out and built a shed in the middle of the yard. So that's always something I enjoy doing there, is making something that never existed before. I guess at the end of the day, I'm a craftsman. I was fortunate enough to serve an apprenticeship.
I have a lot. I am an avid motorcycle rider. Got myself a Harley Davidson. I enjoy off-roading. I enjoy going fishing with my kids, camping with my family.
High 12, I tell everybody at the new clubs and everything, High 12 is a fellowship group. You just meet whenever you can meet for supper or whatever, I said the biggest thing you got to do in High 12 is figure out what you want to order off the menu and which fork you want to use.
My law practice. Mainly, it's been 50 years and I'm not quitting yet. It gives me a place to tell my corny, funny stories to clients.
I have so many passions, but they're all kind of this. I live, I work, I love my wife, and I go to lodge, and I go to Masonic things.
I have a very extended, big family, but my immediate family with my wife, daughter Aurora, son Ren, I mean, they're my everything. I do everything I do for them.
High 12, simply put, is Masonry in action. It's a place where Masons can meet, like-minded guys can meet, but there's no ritual. Just sharing a meal, having friends, having fellowship.
High 12 is a unique fellowship club that brings all the best parts of Masonry together in a public setting.
High 12 is a very, very cool organization to me. It is Masonry at Refreshment. It gives Masons an opportunity to expand on the bonds of fraternity and brotherly love outside the confines of the walls of the lodge when it is no longer in session.
I-12 is a organization for fellowship. It is a group of Masons getting together, some with their wives. We've had clubs do family events where they can get together, have a good time, enjoy a good meal.
I-12, that being it, can be anything that you want it to be. It can be a lunchtime group, it can be a cigar club, it can be a fishing, a hunting group. It can be anything that we want it to be as Master Masons.
Labor to refreshment for one Masonic hour, however long that may be.
I-12 is an organization, Masonic organization, which gives us an opportunity to have open doors for different types of people. One of my clubs, Northwest, the ladies are always there, the widows are there. Burning Sticks is all gentlemen. So there's room for everybody in I-12.
I-12 is a fellowship club. We're an opportunity to get together, break bread, have a joyful hour, if I remember our suggested initiation ceremony properly.
I've got a lot that I've been very thankful to get to participate in, whether it's something as simple as sharing a cigar with a brother.
I love coming to these conventions. I get to see brothers from all over the world that get together and we get to share ideas, expand on that fellowship, and be able to be with one another.
Being a part of the Internationals gave me the chance to actually visit more clubs, and being on this side of the table, being able to help all these new clubs coming out.
Opening Burning Sticks so I could have a cigar.
My favorite I-12 experience has been the international conventions for the past 15 years.
We need I-12, in my opinion, because it gives Masons a chance to meet outside the lodge and get to know one another on a more intimate basis, along with meeting wives and guests of I-12 members. It's kind of an extension of Freemasonry, I think.
It can introduce more guys to the fraternity. Again, I-12, you can bring a guest. If they like what they see, they might ask more questions. They might want to join, and we can grow exponentially that way.
It's the one organization that exists within Masonry that's associated with Masons that you know Masons are going to be a part of, but the stuffiness is completely taken out of. Our rituals are important, our traditions are important, our tenets are important, but we carry those in our heart.
I-12, in my opinion, harkens back to the beginning of Masonry. If you look back, we've been meeting in taverns. If you look at many other Masonic orders there, they started as lunch clubs or wound up taking their own shape and their own culture.
The future of Masonry is definitely within our youth. If you look at the trajectory of Masonry in the United States, something like 73% of Masons are over the age of 70. And that's a very scary number, because if you don't get guys that are below that, you're not gonna have an increase in that.
I-12 is family, fellowship, and future. Family in that we're one of the few organizations that encourages our special loved ones to attend. Fellowship in that we have members from all Masonic bodies that we can share time and fellowship with, and future because of our support to the Walcott Foundation and our youth groups.
Well, I'm a great student of history, and one of the things I've studied deeply is cycles. And I think we're at the point where it's an upcycle. So I see Masonry and I-12 doing some fantastic things in the next few years.
The world needs Masonry. And with that, we will need I-12 as well. For a civilization that's so well connected, it seems like it's hard to get together in a room with an actual person that you might not necessarily meet in any other way. And, knocking on the door of your lodge gives that opportunity to be involved not only in that group, but in many other ones, I-12 specifically. I think we, as a social being here, we definitely need in this world, and we could definitely use more of it.
That's a good question. I really don't have an answer. We'll skip that one.
I could talk on that for about a half an hour or more. Basically, the Walcott Foundation is a 60-plus-year-old foundation that was founded by members of I-12 International.
Walcott Foundation provides scholarships for students in government studies. And hopefully we have the best of the best, and after they've finished their postgraduate studies, they will be a true jewel and a gem added to the government service.
The Walcott Foundation originally was started by our founder, E.C. Walcott, called the Penny Fund, which went into a jar.
Walcott Foundation is a wonderful charity. The Walcott Foundation and their trustees, they select several candidates who then get a scholarship there toward George Washington University for graduate degrees in public service.
To help promote a moral support in government. And it was founded by educators, and we are at George Washington University in Washington, D.C. We've given over 500 fellowships in the time.
Postgraduate studies are so important, especially in what we support through the Walcott Foundation. Postgraduate studies to qualifying students who are seeking public service.
Walcott Foundation is our main philanthropy where select students of George Washington University, they have the opportunity of becoming terrific future leaders for our country.
It provides an excellent opportunity to get young, well-educated students into government service.
And we give everywhere from 5 to 10 fellowships every year, $30,000 fellowships to attend 2 years of graduate school at George Washington University to prepare themselves for careers for the rest of their lives in service to our government and to the citizens of the United States.
To all our members, I think you've heard enough tonight on the flexibility that High 12 offers. We can meet anytime, anywhere, any place. So that affords a lot of flexibility for you. I think communication is huge on our part this year. So I ask all our officers and members to keep spreading the word to our other Master Masons, invite them to a High 12 club so they can see for themselves the benefit of being a High 12 member. And lastly, I'd like to say, through tonight's broadcast, you've seen the quality and the caliber of all our members tonight. So why not look at High 12? Thank you all and safe travels.